Hello? New emote already found? Hello? I'm exhausted.
Hey!
And I think, you know how when you're tired, and some people are like, oh, I got my second wind. Like, I'm not tired anymore. I got my second wind. I think I had the opposite of that, where I was tired, and then I just got more tired. I got so tired that my eyes started to hurt. That's how tired I felt. But where am I? I got something else to show you, too. I got a new thing here. Yeah, let me do that. There I am. But yeah, I'm probably only gonna be streaming for like an hour, to be honest. I don't even know if I got the energy to stream for two, which makes me feel awful, but you know what? I don't want to like I don't know. I can't bring myself to play anything I want to play because I feel like I'm not going to be 100% invested because my mind is just sapped of energy. So I think I may what I may do is I may take a nap. Look at that. I'm sleeping. I commissioned I commissioned them for a sleeping what do you want to call it, emote expression, something or rather, so that I can use it for when I have to BRB instead of just hiding my model. And also, I don't know if I said this, but the new Belle emote that was done by Emotion, and they are also credited in the credits in the panels. But yeah, we got Belle, and there's going to be another emote getting made soon, hopefully by next week. It's just going to be this like sleeping, but it's going to be more emote friendly, I guess. It's going to be like shaped based off of like the shoulders up. And it's going to replace the emote lab sleeper. But what we're going to do is we're going to play like a run or two. I guess it depends. It depends on how well I do, but we're going to do a little bit of Slay the Spire and then I'm going to see how I feel. So let me get you over here. What I really hate is I just feel tired. I don't want to play something while I'm feeling tired because I feel like I'm just not gonna. What is this? I don't remember this run. I feel like I'm not going to like be. I don't know, like putting in as much effort as I should be. I don't know how else to describe it. Like I'm just not gonna enjoy it as much because I'm just not gonna be as mentally aware. Turn up the sound a bit. I think I had it turned down from playing it off stream. I really I really just don't know what's wrong. The problem is it's not even like a lack of sleep, I don't think. Because I sleep like 6 to 8 hours But then I'm just tired. So I think I need to sleep just way more. Like, I need to sleep like 10 hours. Which is the worst part. Well, I can't. The problem is I can't sleep now. I have to, like, wait and sleep. Because I don't want to get on, like, a normal sleep schedule. I feel worse when I'm waking up in the morning. I think my favorite, like, sleeping hours, my favorite schedule is, like, 5 in the morning till about noon is when I'm sleeping. What is this? As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you can see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. We'll do it. Ouch, all you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you're still convinced there's a relic. But do it again. What do we got? That's not awful, I guess. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab a hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Oh, hello, hello. What do we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask you a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? What does it outdo? At the end of your turn, gain 1 week. Disagree? Serpent stares at you with a look of extreme disappointment. Okay. I feel like the 1 week could make things suck. Very easily, I see it screwing us over. Add a card. It's been a while since I played Slay the Spire, but I don't know, have I beat Slay the Spire with the green? I don't remember what they're called. I've already forgotten. It's been too long. I know I haven't beaten him with the Ironclad, but I don't know if I've beaten him with the green person. Hydrate, I shall. Nope. Bottled water's popping. I've also been playing Elden Ring, believe it or not. I made a new character in Elden Ring, and I've been playing that. That's been fun. I've really been craving it. I don't know why, but I have. I honestly still need to play it. Finish Grug. Finish the Grug run on stream, but there's so much other stuff that I've been wanting to play. The good thing is we could basically, I think, finish Elden Ring whenever I wanted. Problem is, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see everything I possibly could. Double your strength. That seems good. Oh, these are the worst. At least I'm not... applying debuffs or anything. But that is awful. I hate that stuff. Gotta take them out as quickly as possible before they flood my deck. Any more than they already have, I guess. Like, look at that. I mean, the good thing is we're really tanky, so I'm not too worried. That's a problem, though. I guess they're not attacking, so it's fine. There we go. Incense burner. Okay. I'll take an intangible. Infernal Feather for every 5 cards you... Okay, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site for every 5 cards. That's also really good. I was about to say, getting the health back is going to be a problem, but no. Not even. I didn't even see what boss I'm fighting. What boss am I fighting? The... What is that? I don't remember what that is. It's honestly been way too long. Okay. Get me out of here. What do we got here? Block, draw a card. Damage equal to block. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. We don't have any cards that exhaust. They shrug it off, I guess. Start off with an intangible, that's nice. You should try making a maple soda. That does not sound particularly good. I'll be honest, that does not sound good. I don't like that. Maple soda? Like, what does that even taste like? I mean, like, it tastes like maples, but I mean, what does it taste like to describe it as something else? Welcome in, Miles. We'll try and remove a card, I guess. What card should we remove? Remove a block. Maybe not a good idea, but oh well. Med check. Take your meds, everybody. I think I took my meds. I'm pretty sure I did. Because Real reminded me earlier. Maz is a new emote that I think you'll appreciate. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, this guy. Forgot about this guy. Well, shoot. Skip it and not use it. Does not use it. Guess it doesn't matter. He's not doing anything. There we go. Okay. It won't load emotes? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll pull it onto the screen for you. There you go. I want to put it on the screen anyway. It'll be right here, right in front of me. There we go. That's great. I'm really happy with it. I've been wanting an emote like that for a while. So I'm glad it finally happened. Now I just need a freak emote. Yeah. A good freak emote. That's what I need. It'll have to wait a bit though. I've been commissioning a lot of stuff lately. $64 damage. Oh my gosh, I have so much strength. Elixir. Trying to think of what would be better. I think Barricade would be better since I don't have a lot of block to begin with. Busted Crown. I'll go Busted Crown, I think. Less cards to choose from, but I think that's fine. I think that's better, honestly. I'd rather have less options. Just so I don't inadvertently flood my deck. Well, well, well. It's the evil pear? It says shelled parasite, but I don't know what it actually is supposed to be. It looks like a pear, though. Who are we fighting this for? Oh, it's the champ. I think we could do that. I think it's fine. I think with this build so far, the champ is doable. Just so long as we can actually stack strength. That's fine, I guess. We're not exhausting cards, but I guess it's fine. I guess that goes good with the elixir, actually. I can just exhaust cards for fun. I'm also pretty lucky I got so tanky early. That makes things a lot easier. What you got here? Potions? I'll buy 2 potions. Flex and explosion. Okay. I guess that's fine. Maple soda is not bad. I don't trust you. I don't trust that at all. Okay. Why wouldn't maple soda be bad? That sounds so terrible. I'm gonna harp on this, but it's so not good. What do we got? We got flex. Does anything else add strength? This does, but that's not what we want. Okay, this would be really good. Heavy blade would be really good. Strength affects this 5 times. There we go. One problem dealt with. Do I try butterscotch soda? What is with these weird sodas? You're doing like the craft beer thing. Just drink a Pepsi. Please. I beg you. This guy's actually kind of annoying. Oh, here we go. That took him out. Twin strike? We want that. For the perfected strikes. Speaking of, I should level 1 of them up. Okay, what does this do? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. More damage. Yuzu bracelet. I guess that means go this way. Get more question marks. Alter. We'll gain more max HP. I've never seen what the golden idol does. But I've gotten the golden idol, but I've never got that event after that. There, I'll upgrade that. I don't feel like that's a good upgrade, but who knows? Another shop? Kind of don't want another shop. But that's fine, I guess. Oh, sadly, I don't have any. What does Frail do? We won't steal from him. We won't steal. We don't really need a relic that bad anyway. We don't need to steal. We got a pretty good lineup going so far. Oh, sad. That's such a good emote. It really is just the perfect emote. $54 damage is crazy. I might throw that away. Headbutt, fine. And here we shall sleep. It will be full HP for the champ fight. There we go. Perfect. I got my powers on. For the one time he's not attacking. One time he's not attacking, I get both spot the weakness and limit break in the same hand. Ain't that the pits? Honestly, didn't realize the game or the deck reset, but that's fine. Oh, he's not attacking. He's always not attacking when I get my spot the weakness. It's like he knows. Yeah, this fight's kind of a breeze with the build we're running. Even though we're not getting it actually set up well, it's quite easy because of just how much armor we can stack here. It's getting a slower beat just because he's also doing the same, but that's fine. Here we go. Nope, you see? I didn't see the strategic thing. He's always doing it. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, but still, it's very funny that it just keeps working out that way. No spot the weakness. Come on, man. It's getting a bit silly. Just a little bit silly, I won't lie. There we go. Not that it matters at this stage, but there we go. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. That's kind of good for what we got set up. Thank you, thank you. Double the effectiveness of potions. Thank you for the head pats, too. We'll double the effectiveness. So I don't know how that works here. 60% of your max HP? That's pretty good. I'll drink. What are we looking at? think I'll go this way. Well, do I want... I guess it doesn't matter. I won't fight an elite. There's no reason for me to fight an elite. I'm burnt. These little robots hit hard. I guess this is the last stage and everything. They look like origami. They look like those little things that you would make in school where you open it up and it's like a fortune teller thing. Looks like those things. I think we got two really good cards for what we're working with. I do like the designs of them. Little robot drones and everything. Because they don't seem like technical robots. Like there's something else. Not technically Roberts. What are you saying? That's not what I said. Another clothesline, fine. Oh, what is that? Have we encountered this monster before? I don't know if we have. I don't know what he's about to do, but... It is cool. I don't know if these little dots are supposed to be eyes, but either way. The maw. That's what he's called. Maybe these little white spots, the whitish blues, maybe those are supposed to be his eyes? Very gnarled teeth. Pretty tough. Pretty tough enemy. Another dexterity potion. Oh, not this one. Pokemon Go-Go, Gabagool, Gruul Gremlin. Yeah, the Act 3 enemies are quite tough. Especially when you get guys like this in a row. There's an ad coming up in 3 minutes, by the way. Yeah, I think this guy's the worst offender. Give me a parasite. Okay. How many cards do I have? 31. Welcome in, Leon. Despite having the busted crown, we did end up with 31 cards. We'll take that. We'll take it. Take everything at this point. Really try to not use the, I can avoid a lot of combat here, actually. Find a note. Oh. Dagger throw. Store a card. What do we want to get rid of? There's something we have double of that we don't actually use. We have 2 clotheslines. We don't need 2 clotheslines. What have you got? Gain 24 block. Take the dexterity potion. I think that's would work out to being more useful. Gain 1 strength. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're trying to play with. But to upgrade. Wait, did I already? No, I guess I didn't. Heavy Blade Plus. Lose all gold, obtain a relic. I can live with that. Red Mask. It's not bad. We just have to fight one more enemy. We're enemies. leave. We're not even gonna risk it. Oh, it's the worst. What we got? What are we looking at? Let's do this. Oh, I do have a bit of strength. I was about to say no strength yet, so it doesn't do much, but it actually did a lot. I do have passively gaining strength. Okay. On to the final boss. Let's see. I don't know. There's nothing really we need to upgrade, but we'll take that, I guess. It's the donut. I don't know which one to actually take out first. I don't know if there's something you want to do here. But I do remember when we got here, like, the first time we fought these guys, we took one out, and then the other one just wrecked me completely. I should have did that first, but oh well. Getting through one of them's not the problem, it's the other one. And I don't know if it's like one of those situations where it's like a twin boss, and when you take out one, the other one gets super buffed. I genuinely have no clue. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, look at that. Maybe I should take out the circle guy first. Maybe that's what you're actually supposed to do. I wish I had that much sooner. The good thing is I'm going to get revived here. It's not over yet. Do ethereal cards count for being exhausted for the block? I genuinely don't know. I should have played the heavy blade instead, actually. Okay, that might have done it. That might have been a throw. If I can just get the right cards. There we go. Oh, no. It's a 2. It was close. If I would have just had like a regular strike, I would have won. Yeah. That's how it usually goes. Oh well. We'll do one more run. I'm feeling alright. What's the daily? What do we got here? I've never done a daily. The Watcher starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. Colorless cards now appear in rewards. Question mark rooms can contain elites, but are also more likely to contain treasure rooms. I guess we'll try it. What do we got? It's just every rare card ever? Okay. I guess so. I guess the worst part here is that I might end up coming across an elite in a question mark room when I don't want to. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to play the cards to deal more 10 damage. There we go. I don't know what I have in the way of attacks. I don't know, man. This is weird. I feel like if it was anybody but the Watcher, I would. If it was anybody but the Watcher, I feel like I would understand what's going on, but this is just like a mess. Because a lot of the Watcher's legendaries are just like, I don't know, they just do their own thing. Whatever they feel like doing, they do it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have beaten the game with the Watcher. I kind of understand how they work, but it's very easy to just completely flub and not do what you want to. Okay. I don't even remember who I fought to beat the game with the Watcher. I think it was that time character. That's like a very vague description, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Time Eater, yeah. I think that's who it was. But yeah, I feel like with the Watcher, you really can't just be autopiloting cards. You have to really be paying attention, because if you accidentally slip into the wrong stance, you just ruin the entire game. Wish. Do I have another attack? I guess I do. Lots of gold. Discovery. 1 of 3 random cards to add to your hand at cost 0. Thorough violence. Or through violence, rather. That might be good. Based on what's transpiring. Upgrade. Let's upgrade. What should we upgrade? I don't know what to upgrade. There's so much stuff. Vault? Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know what this is. Alpha, beta, and then omega. I'm guessing omega does something, but I don't know what. Oh, really? I'm guessing it's a 3-cost card. I'm curious about it. Hard to know what to upgrade. Maybe I'll upgrade Judgment. just, just in the off chance that we may need it. Need a higher kill cap on it. I don't know. There's just so much stuff. Magnetism. Free block for each card in your hand. What does this do? So your hand is full. Oh, here, let's do that. It didn't do that. I should have played that too, but oh well. What do we got? There, we'll draw that. Oh, it doesn't work that way, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter to me. Last card was a skill. I don't know. We have nothing that blocks, I don't think. We have, like, no block. Except for a colorless card, I think. Wherever it is. Somewhere. Oh, there we go. I guess we got the Spirit Shield, but there's another one I thought that gave us block, but I guess not. Maybe we just need the empty body just for the block. Also, I'm half HP. Didn't even realize that. Get out of here. Probably would have been better to do the one that's gonna do damage to me, but oh well. I hate the dazed cards equally as much as dying. Card on your draw pile. Guess that. Good enough. Good enough. I need to take another drink. Take the gold. What's that? At the end of your turn, deal 60 damage to all enemies. Oh. Okay. I see. Panic button. Yeah, that seems nice. That seems really good if you have a way to draw more cards. But I guess also you need whatever it's called. Not mantra. The other ones. That's not it. I guess you could play that. Where is it? Miracles, those are it. I think you'd probably need a decent way to generate miracles, and then you could have a pretty good build if you're drawing cards. Okay, what do we got? Not much. I could try that. Block a little bit. No. Yeah, block a little bit of damage that way. That way I don't die. Okay, what's in the shop? War paint? Oh, that's not a shop. It was a chest. I thought it was a shop. Shoot. Well, darn. At least I blocked the attack. Can I do something here? No, I cannot. Sadly. Oh well, that's curtains for me. Sad. That's a really odd daily build. I don't quite know how to play around it, but I think that's mostly because I don't play a lot of colorless cards. Just in general. I pretty much stick to builds within the character's build paths. Because usually the only way to get colorless cards is by the shopkeeper. That's the most guaranteed way to get them. Very rarely do you get them some other way. Let's see. What are we gonna do for like 15 minutes? Yeah, we could scrandle. I think it's been a while since we've scranned. Colorless cards can be pretty impactful, but you can't really expect to see the ones you want. Yeah. I don't really know how many there are. That's the thing, because usually what I'm seeing are the legendary ones, and they're usually obviously the best. It's just quite difficult to be like, well, clearly in this daily run, this is what I should be doing, especially as the watcher, because I feel like there's no stance, like there's just no stances, so you're kind of your entire play style is just immediately gone, because that's what you start with on like a base level. So it's just weird. Let me get Scrandle loaded here. Get it in a different window. I'll get some music. Um, this is not Scrandle music, though. I don't know. I don't know what Scrandle music would be. Watcher without the epic energy generation. I mean that is the mostly the character. That and doing like quick high damage bursts and then getting out of that form so you don't accidentally get one shot. Well, hang on here. We may have something good right off the bat. Although this is the bonus round, so we're picking what we would rather eat in this situation. Oh, here we go. Duh. Um, hang on. There you go. Is that big enough? I guess good. Make it a little bit bigger. I don't know. So we got a sausage roll with chips and gravy. There, I don't see the gravy. It looks like the sausage roll is glistening, but I don't know if that's gravy. Versus steak pie with creamy mash, peas, gravy, and mint sauce. Mint sauce? What is mint sauce? This is the first time I've ever heard of mint sauce. What would you rather eat? I mean, until I read that mint sauce, I thought right looked pretty good. Probably left? Really? I don't know. I've never had a sausage roll. Right is swimming in mint. Is that mint? I mean, that's gravy. This music is ominous, which is perfect for Scrandle. I don't know. I think left is so much cheaper. I feel like the reason why I'm hyping up right is because like usually when I see these steak pies and Scrandle, it's just like a bowl of trash. It's just like the most fucked up steak pie you've ever seen on top of like just the worst looking potatoes. But the fact that I read that mint sausage is just like ugh. Or mint sauce. Like I don't even understand what that's supposed to be. I guess we'll go with the sausage roll. Cheeseburger versus meat skewer with farofa and molho verde. Brazil? Brazil mentioned? What is farofa? What is this? Where's Real? I need Real to explain what farofa and molho verde is. Versus this cheeseburger. I don't know if the cheese, like, there's this little chunk cheese right here. And it kind of looks like it. I don't know if it's under the bun. That is not how you put cheese on a cheeseburger. You'll put it under the burger. You need to learn proper cheeseburger stacking to know exactly how to make a burger because where you put everything really does change the flavor. I don't know. The meat skewer doesn't look bad. I don't know what the sauce is. It looks like ranch. And then there's this, which I guess you're supposed to like dip it in the sauce and then rub it around in this little crumble. I think I'd rather have that. I gotta Google what frofa is. Oh. It's kind of like I guess it's like oh, what are those bits called that they put in takoyaki? The like tempura bits. That's basically what it is. Yeah, I gotta go meat skewer. Fried chicken and chips versus cheese and onion pie. That chicken does not look bad. This looks like a weird cut, but that looks like a leg. There's ranch, but then there's also ketchup in the middle. Do you consider fried chicken wings to be fried chicken? Like if somebody was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring a bucket of fried chicken and it's wings," would you be like, "Oh, I thought you were bringing like, you know, the kernel"? I feel like wings are not, even if they're fried and crispy, it's not the same. But I still would have to go left here. This music is spooky. Yeah. I don't know what was going on with that pie. It didn't look bad. These things again. It didn't look bad, but it was really. This is another thing too. I don't know why they do this in Britain, but whenever they have like, oh, it's cheese, it's cheesy chips. They put cheese on their fries, but they don't melt it. Like, you gotta melt the cheese. Why the hell do you do this? Bread with lard, paprika, and onions. I mean, personally, in this situation, I'd rather go right. Because I like onions. But we've seen this many times. I think we've seen it with different names. But it's just, this is like a Hungarian dish. They don't have heating in Britain, be nice. Well, they're always complaining about the heat. They could just leave this outside. They're always in the summer. It's like, oh my gosh, it's 40 degrees Celsius or something. So it's like 82 and they're sweltering. Surely their cheese would be melted. I mean, personally, I would go right, but I think just knowing the demographics of Scrandle, it's going to be left because they're going to be like, oh, onions on a piece of toast, weird. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is American cheese, which is also weirder because you know for a fact that somewhere right now, some upset British guy is typing away on his phone, being like, Americans don't have real cheese. And then he goes home and eats shit like this. Really? They went for the, oh my gosh. Scrandle? Maybe you're getting better. A doner kebab with chips. That's just on chips. I don't understand where this kebab part comes from, and then they don't have it in like a wrap or on a stick. Deep South burger. I've eaten stuff like this. Burgers with onion rings on it. That looks like a very tasty burger. I know what a kebab is. I know what a doner is. I'm just saying. They call it a kebab, but it's no longer on the stick. So it's not a kebab anymore. It's just doner meat. The act of it being like to be a kebab, it has to be on the stick. It's skewered meat. That's what a kebab is. It's not on a stick. Do you see it on a stick right here? It's a kebab. I'm going deep south burger. The stick in this situation is spiritual in nature. Loaded roasties. What is this? Stop spamming. What is a loaded roasty? What the hell is that? Are those potatoes? That odd film with beef? I think it's like a beef stew. Like they had like a pulled beef stew, you know? Like shredded beef. And then they drizzled it on top. And this is just like French fries. So it's either roasted potatoes or French fries. I mean, assuming that's what it is, if it's like a marinated just pork roast or beef roast, just shredded up and put on top of like roasted potatoes, that's really good. I'd have to go left. Hot dog, another sad hot dog versus toffee apple crumble. Oh my gosh. I almost started crying. I almost started crying. It sounded so good. But yeah, it's another one of these sad hot dogs where they haven't put the condiments on it. This hot dog also does not look cooked, which is very odd for a hot dog. Like a hot dog. Also, they're at some kind of like X Games. You see that? There's like a ramp here. They're watching the Red Bull X Games. Or I guess in this case, it's Monster. But yeah, I don't know how you get like a hot dog that looks like this. This hot dog has been like left in the sun. You gotta go toffee. Ice cream lolly with peanuts and Belgian chocolate versus donair meat and chips again. Ah, that's a very expensive ice cream. But that donair meat looks very rubbery. It kind of looks like shoe leather. That does not look right. There's something about that that just does not look right. Ice cream when it's hot outside. I mean, it does look like it's kind of starting to melt already. It is more expensive, but I have to go left. 55%. Chicken, chips, and cheese. Again, this cheese looks somewhat melted at least, versus chicken tikka dirty fries. This is like a chicken skewer. I don't think it's I don't think it's a whole chicken. Like I don't think it's a chicken that had a stick rammed up its butt. I don't know what part of the chicken this is though, because it looks like it's all one piece. I don't know how you do that. Also, there's like a green tomato. Yeah, I'd have to go right. I don't know if I'm 100% on board with the tikka curry on top of French fries, but I mean, in both scenarios, I don't think I would prefer to eat either of these this way. The styrofoam is like, you're right, it's gonna fall all over the place. But also the box with this, it's gonna be soaking wet. Your hand is gonna be so greasy through this napkin. Macaroni, cheese, and chorizo pie versus burnt end Dorito nachos. What is that? What do you mean burnt end? What is that? I'm confused as to what I'm looking at. I see the nachos, or the Doritos, rather. Is it cheese? Is it blue cheese? What is this thing? It looks like a piece of chocolate. It looks like chocolate. And then I think there's like also cheese here. That's the burnt ends. That's the bits they scraped out of the deep fryer. They homemade their own Doritos. I don't know. I feel like in this situation, I know in my head that this macaroni cheese is going to be hit and miss for me because I do not like dry macaroni and cheese. I cannot stand it. And if I bite into this thing and it's just like slightly pasty and dry, the cheese isn't like melted, I'm going to hate it. The problem is on the left, I cannot discern what I'm looking at. It's like one of those pictures where there's no actual image. Like it's just a bunch of colors and shapes, and there's nothing in there that actually is a real thing. I don't know. Left is mysterious, but I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. I'll go left. Wow, I'm actually surprised. Another hot dog with nothing on it versus a Malang meatball. Indonesia. What is this? Is this just like ramen but with meatballs? Malang? What is Malang? Analyzing. Malang is a film. That is not what it. Indonesia. Malang is a city. Is that what? It's the name of the dish because it's in Malang? Is that what's going on here? I'm confused. I really don't know what this is. I mean, this hot dog looks better. You can see the condiments, which, like, in this situation, that's at least a plus. It doesn't look as bad as that last hot dog. There's condiments available. We're gonna put the condiments on. It's gonna get ketchup. It's gonna get. I assume that's mustard. Most of the time, it's just a bare naked hot dog, and they're just holding it like in the middle of a sidewalk with nothing on it, and it's hanging off the bun. It's just rancid. Well, this is Heinz, so it's good. It's gonna be real, whatever you want to call that. But I don't. I just don't know what's going on here. Right? Yeah. It's just. I wish I knew what it was. I wish I knew if this is like, because it could just be like instant noodles. It could just be some guy brought like a hot pot instant noodle to his hat to a soccer game. Why'd they put a banana in there? I think it's supposed to be a spring roll. I hope. I hope that's a spring roll. I hope it's not a banana. I don't know. I gotta go left. Okay. I mean, we did good. The sucker of bones, the sipper of sauce. Is that accurate? Are we sucking the bones? When was the last time we did Scrandle? The 9th of last month? Or not the 9th, the 11th. I saw the 9 and I thought that was the date. What is this? 20. Why is this blue? I have to find out why these numbers are blue. The Snoop Dogg versus 5 sugar donuts. Those are the days you thought about playing Scrandle. Honestly, probably. The Snoop Dogg? Honestly? Assuming there's a hot dog under there, that's not too bad. That's a little messy. I don't know why it's called the Snoop Dogg. Is this one of those places that's like, oh, Snoop Dogg ate here? Because wasn't that a thing? A thing with Obama? Like, Obama got ice cream somewhere, and then, like, for decades afterwards, they're like, oh, Obama ate ice cream in our shop. I gotta go with the. Really? The donuts one? I guess it's a messy hot dog. Cheese and onion panini versus cheeseburger. I don't like either of these. I don't trust these marks. Also, look at how tiny that hamburger is. What is that? That is the world's smallest hamburger on or the world's biggest bun. Is this from a wrapper? What is this? Cheese on the right looks yummy. I mean, the cheese is the best looking part. The bun is kind of iffy. And the hamburger looks like a hockey puck. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the panini. Art artisanally painted on. Wembley. 4 buffalo chicken tenders with chips versus buffalo chicken and chips. Well, we got a twin matchup here. The very rare twin matchup. I think the clear winner is right here. Just based on like quantity. Left is pretty. It looks nice in that bowl. You got a little fork. That also looks like the little fork looks cute. But yeah, right is just way more food. For less. Not even the same price. It's $3 cheaper. A big old plate of food. Sausage with gherkin, bread roll, mustard, ketchup, and a pint for 3.70. What? Versus this. What happened? What is that? Did somebody cook a napkin on the hamburger? I don't understand what I'm looking at. I just want to go with the sausage and get off the screen. That was vile. Salt and pepper calamari with chips versus cheesy nachos. Again, they did not melt the cheese. This is unexcusable. These are nachos. How are you supposed to eat the cheese in nachos if the cheese is melted? The calamari looks undercooked. I think it's just in the shade. I think it's just a bad picture. I think it's really hard to undercook calamari. Because, I mean, like, calamari and, like, shrimp and crab and stuff like that, those are, well, maybe not crab, but those things are really hard to undercook because they just cook so fast. If you cook, like, a pan of shrimp, it's done in 3 minutes. Is the point of Scrandal to post the worst pictures ever? Yes. Oh my gosh. Tacos, burrito, and fries. That looks good. Versus burger with printed buns. Bluebird. That burrito looks cute. It does. This whole taco box looks cute. I don't trust it. It looks it looks like it's gonna fall out of the person's hand right after he took this picture. But that is good looking. I don't understand mixing the fries with the tacos, but I guess Taco Bell does it. And that burger looks kind of messed up. It does not look like a real hamburger. It looks like it's a black bean burger or something. I'm surprised it was voted so high, but at least this cheese is melted. Okay, here we go. Cheesy chips versus medium rare steak roll, cooked to preference. At least the cheese is melted. Now I don't know if it's cream cheese or if it's mozzarella or something. It does not look like cheese. It does not look like proper nacho cheese. But right does sound good. It radiates negative aura. Yeah, there's something very I don't even want to say it. If you know, you know. But a medium rare steak sounds pretty good. I'm not a medium rare person, but I also don't really have a preference. If somebody like undercooks or overcooks a steak for me, I'm not gonna get upset. But yeah, I could get down with some medium rare steak. Steak, bacon, and onion baguette. More steak versus pie, mash, and liqueur. Wait, I don't know what that is. I have assumed that's gravy, but this is what I'm talking about here. It's literally just a bowl of trash, and the pie is just swimming in it. It looks like it's all gonna come flying out at you. Like, there's no way you could eat this without making a mess. But you're right, left also does not look good. But I imagine it's actually really tasty. And it's half the price? Like, come on here. Some of left is ended up on the floor, though. It doesn't even look like this person's at a football stadium. It looks like they're in their basement. There's nothing going on in the like background of the picture. It's just darkness. They're just they bought it from a magical goblin living in the woods who makes food. I think I have to go left. I'm surprised that pie was rated so low. Oh my god. Hot dog topped with cheese, onions, and jalapenos versus Wigan kebab. Again, this is not a kebab. It looks really funny. It looks like I can't tell if this is pie crust or a bowl. Like it's a little cardboard dish. You're gonna be eating that through the roll. I'm not a jalapenos person, or else I would go left. But I think you have to go left here. The jalapeno is escaping, but I think it's it's a much better dish. But right is really funny. That is a really funny image. I think I have to go right for the comedy. 9%. Okay. Never mind. Oh, here's that cheese and onion pie. Egg yolk onigiri. That sounds good. It's just egg yolk and rice. But that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, I won't lie. For 80 cents too? You could buy like 50 of these for $10. Probably got it for, well, I guess it's Shibuya. Isn't that the downtown, like that's like the big, that's the place where like all animes take place. Where all the teenagers hang out. I gotta go with the onigiri. Yeah. Easy scranner. We got through it. Also, there's an ad coming up in 2 minutes. I had ran out of snoozes. I was trying so hard to get out of here before the ads started, so we gotta do that right now. With Gigi. Gigi, Gigi, Gigi. Um, let me get you a raid target as fast as I can. Hang on. Let me not do that to ruin my chat. Okay. Raid target, raid target. Who we raided recently? We raided Real last time, right? I think we did. And Veladin. Um, since I never get to raid her, I'm gonna raid Luli. I think we've raided Luli once, but Luli has been streaming earlier and earlier because she's been playing a painting game. So go say hi to Luli. Very chill panda streamer who is not a great or a giant panda, but she's rather a red panda. Where'd the raid go? Did that not work? Oh, there we go. There's the window. The window disappeared. Okay, here we go. I'll try and be back again tomorrow. I'll try and get a reasonable amount of sleep. But thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I will try to see you tomorrow. If you want to join a Discord just to get messages on whether or not I'm going live, you can here. And you can also follow me on Blue Sky where I try and do the same thing. But I'm going to kick you out now so you don't see an ad. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.